Hello, everybody. Salty Walty is back. This was a request by Shipper. He wanted me to do either a Hymo R1 or R2 video with the boombox launcher in his personal colors. Uh, Now I don't do great this match, but goddamn, does this match get fucking crazy at the end there? Like it got fucking down to the bone, and it was kind of crazy. Uh, I don't know why I said crazy a couple times there. That's annoying. I'm falling into a trend I dislike. Someone shoots me. So, as many of you guys know, the R2 or the R1, and I hit 3 people with that grenade, is a balanced type. He's one of 3 mobile suits that can use this weapon. It is called the Simplified Missile Launcher. It acts differently than it did in the first game. It still has the I can stun with every hit ability it did in the first game, but in the GBO1, how it would act like you could choose to either fire one missile or just hold down the trigger, and it would fire in a volley of it would fire one shot, and if you hit, they stun, right? And so just imagine you stun somebody, right? By the time they start to recover, you're already firing again. So in the GBO1, you were able to keep someone stunned for 4 shots straight. And what made me really like this weapon in the first game is that I was able to throw it on the Gogu ground types. And not just in the first game, there was 2 Gogu ground types. There was the standard Gogu ground type, and then there was the Gogu ground type commander. And that one was really neat. That was such a good suit because of the fact it had fucking allies. Like that's dumb when you get knocked down by an ally and you have no iframes. That's hard dumb. But it was I don't know. It worked really well on the Gogu ground types, and so far the only 3 suits that can use this would be the R1, the R2, and Yuma Lightning's Gogu. Hopefully one day my Gogu ground type will be able to wield this tool yet again, so I could. That'd be a good day. That way I could just spec it just for ballistic reload. At that point, I'd be able to just throw quick reloaders up on there and not have to worry about generators and stuff. So the R1, it has balancer, but it only has 1 swing. It performs better in space, of course, because it's a Hymo. You also have the R2. Now that one has 2 swings, but no balancer, but it has balancer up in space because of space affinity. So that's what makes it pretty decent up in space. I prefer the R2 up in space than I do on ground. Pretty fun in space because you can zippity zap and zoop everywhere. It's fucking nuts. Plus those grenades on the R2s are kind of dumb, like really fucking dumb. For whatever reason, the grenades on the R2 does so much damage. But what makes no sense is because the R2 had those extreme damaging grenades in the first game. Now here's the kicker. You have other suits, such as the Axakus and a couple of the other, I'm pretty sure the standard Gogu, the 350 cost one, has the exact same grenades, but they do significantly lower damage. And that doesn't make any sense. Just stat-wise, they don't make nowhere near as, they don't do as much damage, and that makes no sense to me. And it's a little weird that they went with that route. I mean, you can still do damage with those grenades, but it just doesn't make much sense that those would have such lower attack possibilities, or as low attack as they do compared to the R2. Design-wise, the R2, I love its backpack. That is such a beautiful backpack. Just the way it's designed, the big old thrusters, the power piping that leads to the side like that, the miscellaneous jets all over it. Just that's so good. Just it's one of my favorite designs for a backpack. It makes more sense than the Hymo Gogu's backpack because those thrusters look like they would be stationary and not really worth it. So in this suit, it looks I done goofed. So in this suit, it looks a little bit more probable. By the way, I kind of like started playing on my American account. If you guys want me to post those videos, I can, but it's a lot of the time it's kind of one-sided, and I feel really bad. But the only reason I'm playing on my American account is due to the fact that I'm getting drops for suits. Like on my American account, I have the good flight type, I have the bounce type, but I don't have it on my American account. I mean my Japanese account. So if you guys want me to post those, I can. Like I was taking the 350 cost Gelgoog out for shits and giggles because I haven't used it in a while. And then proceeded to destroy the enemy team with top score, top assist, and top damage. I think my damage was like 120,000 using the beam rifle. So if you guys want to see that match, let me know down below. But it's kind of like I kind of feel really shitty about it, to be honest. But yeah, I do enjoy these colors. It's better than the the hot pink shit brown baby dog that he had me do. I don't know what the fuck stunned me like that, but that was kind of annoying. But Shipper's colors are alright. I feel like they're almost like like he's trying to make fun of Yuma or mimic him in some way. That's what I get the gist off of these colors. But yeah, just like fuck, man. I didn't get the detector, and I kind of want it, but then I don't at the same time, because I feel like I'd be like I don't understand why they took away its balancer. That doesn't make any sense to me that they took away the balancer, and I could have swore they gave the detector a beam saber, but I guess not. Let me look that up real quick. I could have swore I seen an image with a gun cannon detector with a beam saber, unless that was from Build Fighter, one of the Build series. Let's see, beam rifle, beam cannon, beam gun, and Vulcan gun. I guess they didn't give it. Well, okay, so at this time, why wouldn't you give it a fucking... Okay, so it's based off the Methis, right? Now, mind you, the Methis, for whatever reason, has 6 beam sabers. For whatever reason, has 6 beam sabers. You're telling me you couldn't give the gun cannon detector 1? Squeeze me? Explain this. So, like, okay, that's... Okay, now that I realize that it doesn't have a beam saber, I definitely, like, okay, that kind of pissed me off. Like, that don't make no sense to me. Why does the Methis itself have 6 beam sabers, but the fucking, detector has none? That don't make no sense. That really makes no sense to me. But anywho, hope you enjoyed your match shipper, matching the R1 Zaku. 300 cost, I think it was. Anywho, I hope you guys have a good day, and I shall pull up my fucking Patreons. We got the Crazy App, Proof Streeter. The Salt Majors are in the form of Oi Shipper, Casey, JJ, Peter, Spud, and Abram Gaunt to 8863. And Saltlings, Maverick, Momika Strike, Caden Maki, Dragon, Spartan 90, and Gunham Knuckers. And I hope you guys have a good day.